accept my humble obeisances. This is Sundarangi Radha Devidasi from India, welcoming all of you to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Today, I thank all of you for attending this Japa session. Please forgive me for interrupting your ecstatic chanting. Now, I would like to read the 10 offenses to the holy names which are written in the Padma Purana. And these offenses are need to be avoided by Srila Vyasadeva in the Padma Purana. Number 1, to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Number 2, to consider the demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. Number 3, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. Number 4, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in persons to the Vedic version. Number 5, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. Number 6, to give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. Number 7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. Number 8, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, karma kanda. Number 9, to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the chanting of the holy name. Number 10, to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call today. Let us move to our next session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. May I know who all have joined?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sundarangi Radha Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada, Pujya Guru Maharaj, Pujya Priti Dasi from Charlotte. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Priti Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your wonderful association. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Srimad from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Arvind Das Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your wonderful association. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashamati Priya Devidasi from Chicago, Illinois.
Hare Krishna, Yasumati Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for all your wonderful services and welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you for your glorious services.
Hare Krishna, Sundarangi Radha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas. Nice to see you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to all your wonderful services, Mataji. Thank you so much. You are such an inspiration for all of us, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Sundarangi.
Hare Krishna. Sundarangi Radha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Shama Gauri Devidasi from Charlotte. Thank you, Mataji, for your wonderful service.
Hare Krishna, Shama Gauri Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to you, Mata, for bringing all the wonderful speakers for our forum, Mataji. Thank you for all your wonderful sevas.
Jai
Welcome
Srila
to the call.
Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Sundarangi Radha Mataji, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Ram. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your wonderful association. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Sundarangi Radha Mataji, Dandavat Pranam to you and all Vaishnava. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev Vijay, Vrinda from Atlanta, Paniyati Dham.
Hare Krishna, Vrinda Gopika Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your wonderful services. And thank you, Mataji, for a wonderful association. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves?
Okay, Mataji, I will start the recording and you can read the introduction. If you want, I can share it in the group.
Yes, Mataji, please share. That's it.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
read. Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Forward.
Krishna.
Ayan has a tuition today, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent the introduction, Mataji. You read that.
Yes, that's fine. Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Today we are so fortunate to have His Grace Nityananda Prabhuji on our call today to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 7th chapter, and text number 25 to 26. So before handovering the call to Prabhuji, I would like to read Prabhuji's brief introduction. Here it goes. So today we are so fortunate to have His Grace Nityananda Prabhu on our call. And Prabhuji is a senior brahmachari from Sri Sri Radha Gopinath Temple. And Prabhuji is originally hailing from Ramnathapuram, Rameswaram, Tamil Nadu. He joined the ashram at the young age of 19. He served for a decade in Sri Sri Radha Gopinath Temple and then studied under the auspices of Srila Prabhupada disciple, His Grace Gopi Pranadhana Prabhu, for 3 years. He preaches in English and Tamil languages. All glories to Prabhuji's all wonderful services. Here was the brief introduction about Prabhuji. Mataji, Prabhuji already joined the call.
I don't see Prabhuji, Mataji. We can chat for some time until Prabhuji joins.
Oh,
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare
Janna kami pojam.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare, Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare, Ram Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Ram Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare.
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shadi Gauravantu Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Mataji.
Hare. Yes,
We will
Mataji,
start
Hare
the
Krishna.
recording and read the verses and share, Mataji. I think by then Prabhuji joins. Prabhuji is not picking up the call right now. So it's already 6:33. So let me share the screen, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji.
Will you start with the prayers, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnaprasthaya Bhutale Srimade Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi पाश्चात्य दिशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरा भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानजनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातान् सरगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्ण नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं तत् अजयमुदीरयेत् मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं हरि ओं तत्सत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिके हरे कृष्ण ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय हरे कृष्ण reading from canto 8 chapter 7 and text number 25 त्वं शब्द योनिर्जगत् आदिर आत्मा प्राणेन्द्रियाद्रव्य पुनः स्वभावः कलह क्रतुः सत्यं हृतं च धर्मस् त्वयि अक्षरं यत् त्रिवृत् आमन्नन्ति. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O Lord, you are the original source of Vedic literature. You are the original cause of material creation, the life force, the senses, the five elements, the three modes, and the Mahat Tattva. You are eternal time, determination, and the true religious system called truth, Satya and truthfulness, Vrita. You are the center of the syllable Om, which consists of three letters, A-U-M. Text 26. Agnir mukham te akhila devatma Shitim vidhur loka bhavangari pankajam kalam gatim te akhila devatma mano disascha karuno rasanam jalesam. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O Father of all planets, learned scholars know that fire is your mouth. The surface of the globe is your lotus feet. Eternal time is your movement. All the directions are your ears. And Varuna, master of the waters, is your tongue. Purport. In the Shruti mantras, it is said, Agnehi Sarva Devataha. Fire is the aggregate of all demigods. Agni is the mouth of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is through Agni or fire that the Lord accepts all sacrificial oblations. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mataji.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Mataji. Would you like to share something, Sundarangi Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, this chapter 7 is about Lord Shiva, how he saves the universe by drinking poison. This is the Samudra Manthan chapter, the churning of milk ocean. And here in the how the demigods, in the last slokas, we saw that how demigods are praying to Lord. And actually how Prabhuji was explaining how when it is mentioned that this prayer is actually offered to Lord Vishnu. When, O Lord, you are self-effulgent and supreme, you create this material world by your personal energy, and you assume the names of Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. When you act in creation, maintenance, and annihilation, these all prayers actually meant for Lord Vishnu. And he is the Purusha, who is the fountainhead of all incarnation, Krishna. And as the Guna Avataras assume the names Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. There are three modes, and Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara, they are responsible for each one mode. But these all are happening because of the coordination of because of the supreme will of the Lord. And here in the text 24, it is written, you are the cause of all causes, the self-effulgent, inconceivable, impersonal Brahman, which is originally Param Brahma. You manifest various potencies in this cosmic manifestation. So the prayer is offered to impersonal Brahman, which consists of the effulgent rays of Param Brahman. Param Brahman is the supreme personality of Godhead. Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. So this sloka, Srila Prabhupada is quoting, when Lord Shiva is worshipped as Param Brahman, the worship is meant for Lord Vishnu. How that day His Grace Gorbilas Prabhuji was explaining when that a car example, it was very easy to remember also. When we hear this practical examples, small examples, it will be very easy for us to remember that car owner was somebody else, but sometimes we say you take Govinda's car or Ram's car. That means he is not the owner. Maybe he might be taking care of that car for that temporary time. So similarly, here different department has given to different demigods, and how here we should not confuse about that, and how Srila Prabhupada is explaining very nicely. And here in this today's sloka, Srila Prabhupada is focusing on the word Om. Om, oh Lord, you are the original source of Vedic literature. You are the original cause of material creation, the life force, the senses, the 5 elements, the 3 modes, and Mahatattva. You are eternal time, determination, and the 2 religious systems called truth, Satya, and truthfulness, Ruta. You are the center of your syllable Om, which consists of 3 letters Om. So, Srila Prabhupada has said many times that this Om, that Om knows as, sorry, what is Om? Om, one who knows that what is Om, knows that Om is the sound representation of Krishna. Om is the sound representation of Krishna. He immediately remembers Krishna, just like we chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So whenever we chant Om, our consciousness tells that we are remembering Krishna. So immediately Krishna's that remembrance is coming to our mind. This conception of Om and impersonal conception is different. Srila Prabhupada has written in one letter to Vrindavan Chandra. And while chanting the Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, also we say in one of the sloka of Bhagavad Gita, it is written always, if we say Om Tasat, then that whatever sacrifice is given, that will be very nice, or Lord is going to accept that. So that's why we chant Om Tatsat Iti. And in the next sloka, and here in this sloka, in this translation, Mataji, I think here, oh Lord, you are the original source of Vedic literature. Vedic literature, Aham Eva Vedya, that sloka comes in Bhagavad Gita only. Krishna is saying from him only all the, he is the, among all the Vedas, he is the Veda. And from him, the smriti and the remembrance and forgetfulness and everything comes from Krishna only. And here it is written, you are the cause of material creation. Material creation means Maya Dakshana Prakritihi. So everything, whatever we see, the material creation, everything happens because of the supreme will of the Lord. When the Lord glances over the material nature, then all the manifestation happened because of the supreme Lord of he wanted to create because of his supreme will. The life force, the senses, the 5 elements, the 3 modes, and the Mahatattva, everything is originated from him only. And in the next sloka, we can see the translation, text 26. O Father of all planets, learned scholars know that fire is your mouth, the surface of the globe is your lotus feet, eternal time is your movement, all the direction are your ears, and Varuna, masters of the water, is your tongue. So everything in chapter 10 also we are in Bhagavad Gita we are seeing in the Vishwarupa also everything Bhagavan has mentioned very clearly that how everything originates from him. He represents the best of all the things. Just now Balram Jayanti went, so among all the among all the creations, Krishna's first expansion is Balaram. So he is represented as Jadu Yadava Shrestha also, and from all the politicians, he is represented as Usna. Usna means Sukracharya. He is represented as the best among all the things. Whatever is the best thing, Krishna is represented that one. And here, Srila Prabhupada in the translation, O Father of all planets, learned scholars, know that the fire is your mouth. Fire is representing Lord's mouth. The surface of the globe is your lotus feet. Eternal time is your movement. All the directions are your ears, and Varuna, master of the water, is your tongue. And in purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai, in the Shruti mantra, it is said, Agni Sarva Devataha, fire is aggregate of all demigods. Agni is the mouth of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is through Agni or fire that the Lord accepts all sacrificial oblations. So through fire, through Agni, through that sacrifices only, Lord accepts all the sacrificial oblations. Hare Krishna Mataji. Please forgive me, devotees, if I have done any mistakes. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Anybody else would like to share anything? Please go ahead.
I see Prahladananda Prabhuji on the call.
Dandavad Pranam Mataji, Haribo. You want me to comment some? First of all, I offer obeisance to all Matajis and Prabhujis here, and all Guru Parampara. In this context, all of us are always wondering when I first time read this, is Lord Shiva same as Lord Sri Krishna? This is what is the question many a time we face when we hear this like that. Also in chanting, there are aparadhas, which says the second aparadha that we should not take Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, same as Lord Sri Krishna. So this kind of confusion occurs in our mind. And previously we have seen a few Prabhujis clarifying this very nicely so that we can be very clear in our understanding regarding Shiva Tattva. Right? We all know Bhagavan Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? And the next expansion is Lord Balaram. We just heard the glories of Lord Balaram regarding this Balaram Purnima. Now, the understanding that other Mataji, Madhvi Mataji, she also explained very nicely with giving all the references about this. The simple understanding we can all understand is that Lord Shiva is a distinct tattva between Lord Sri Krishna as the supreme tattva and the Jiva tattva. Bhagavan Krishna expands as Swa-amsa and Vibhinda-amsa. Swa-amsas are all Vishnu tattvas. Now, one of those Vishnu tattvas is known as Sadasiva. This Sadasiva is 100% Vishnu tattva. All Vishnu tattvas, they are 93% of Lord Sri Krishna. Lord Sri Krishna is 100%. And why they are 93%? The other, what is the reason? Anyone can contribute. What is the difference between 93% Vishnu Tattva and 100% Lord Sri Krishna?
Krishna has 4 extra qualities:
Yes, what are those, Mother?
beauty, playing the flute,
Right.
dear devotees,
Yeah.
and Rupa Madhuri.
Yes.
What else? Bhakta Madhuri.
Rupa Madhuri, Venu Madhuri.
Madhuri, and
Venu Madhuri. Leela Madhuri.
Leela Madhuri. Yeah, Leela
Yeah.
Madhuri.
So these are the 4 distinct things which you do not find in other Vishnu tattvas. For example, Lord Rama, Lord Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya, Bhagavan Krishna himself. But all other Vishnu tattvas, you do not find these 4 characters, 4 Madhuris, which are distinct in Lord Sri Krishna's Leela. So this is how we can understand. Now, the Sadasiv in the spiritual world is 100% in that 93% capacity of Vishnu Tattva. And we glorify in this. Now, this distinct Tattva happens when that Vishnu Tattva has to come into this material world for material creation. Why does Lord Krishna has to create this material world or material creation? What is the reason for that? Anyone can contribute?
For us to enjoy because we desire so.
Right. Bhagavan Krishna has Vibhinna Amsas, which are the Jiva Tattvas. Now, these Jiva Tattvas, they have marginal independence as a distinct characteristic in minute quantities of Lord Sri Krishna's. So he has complete independence. We have marginal independence. And that marginal independence is the cause of this material creation, where some of the jivas, Srila Prabhupada says, 25%. एक अंश है स्थित हो जाएगा 25% of the jivas, they desire that, okay, let me separately enjoy from Lord Sri Krishna. And to fulfill their desire, also to reform that perverted desire of not serving Lord Sri Krishna, when Krishna has created this material cosmos through the agency of Mahasankarsa. And from there, Mahavishnu, Garbhodaksaya Vishnu, Kshirodaksaya Vishnu. He is so kind that in this form of Vishnu, he is accompanying all of us in our heart. And he is with us, all of us, right now. Right now, because Lord Krishna has promised Narada, Srimad Narada, that Tatra Tisthami Narada Yatra Gayanti Madbhakta. Wherever my devotees, more than one or two devotees, they start chanting about me, I'm certainly present there. So every morning we do satsang, or anywhere we do Bhagavan Krishna's satsang, we should understand completely that he is with us right now. Only problem is we are conditioned souls. That's why we cannot see him face to face. But liberated souls, Uttam Adhikaris like Sri Prabhupada, they can see them face to face. And Sri Prabhupada has always said that he has written all this purpose as dictated by Sri Lord Sri Krishna. So we can see why we are like not seeing Lord Sri Krishna face to face. And it says, Ata Sri Krishna Namadi, na bhavet grahyam indrehi. With all our senses, we are not able to grasp Lord Krishna's presence right now. Is all because of our conditioned nature. But the medicine is Sevan Mukhehi Jivadu Swayam is Suratyada. As we purely chant and progress in our bhakti, then he will reveal himself from that. Otherwise, he's still there. But he is Upadrashta Anumanta. Right now, in all our hearts, he is Upadrashta Anumanta. He is neutral. But he has also promised in Bhagavad Gita, Samoham Sarva Bhutesu Name Dvesyusti Na Priya. Ye bhajanti tu bam bhaktya maite tesu chastya. So the only way we can contact Lord Sri Krishna face to face and enter into his Leela is through doing Suddha Bhakti. We are all in different stages of sadhana bhakti, but one day we are all sure that we will reach Suddha Bhakti and have the association, just like the Gopabal in Bhagavatam. Bhagavan Krishna has promised this. Also in the 11th canto, bhakti process is so nicely delineated. Yanarajan, what's that flow? Yanarajan. Says that this process of bhakti is such that Dhavan Nimilya Matrena. Even if you are running full speed with your eyes closed, you will not naspale the khaled. You will not fall down and reach the destination. So our journey, which under the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we all started this journey, but we should be all very confident that if we even try, continue, despite falling, if we continue to try, we will meet Lord Sri Krishna face to face. And this is also said by Narad Muni in the 5th chapter of 1st canto. He says, Tyakva Swadharmam Charanam Bhujam Harer भजन न पक्वत प्रत्यत तो यदि यत्र को अभद्र अभूत मुष्य किम को वार्ता भजताम सर्वरत. Anyone who even try because of apakva bhajan, if he falls down, there's nothing for him to lose. But the pure devotees or the devotees sadhakas even, tasya veheto pratet kovido. Right? That is the only association only aspiration we should all have is to what? Become dasanudas, become devotees and sincere servant of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, the desire was that, all conditioned souls should be given this mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, by distributing his books, small books. So if we can do this congregationally, give small books to strangers and others, XYZ, they can all benefit, and we can also benefit by serving Sri Prabhupada mission. Now coming back to the Siv Tattva. Siv Tattva is a distinct category between Vishnu Tattva and a Jeev Tattva. And Lord Shiva is most pleased. That's why his other name is Asutos. Asutos means who is very easily pleased. So also Sukdev Goswami has said, Vaishnavana yatha Sambhu Nimdaganam yatha Ganga. Just like all the rivers, the best river is Ganga Devi. Similarly, among all the Vaishnava, topmost Vaishnava is Bhagavan Shankar. So if we pray to him that, oh Lord Shankar, please help me in serving Lord Sri Krishna. And Sripad Radha Govinda Swami says that Lord Shankar has 5 mouths, and one of the mouths is continuously chanting Rama, 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 Rama. So we have to take shelter of Siva Tattva in increasing our service to Lord Radha Krishna. This is the understanding we should have about Lord Siva. We respect even an ant in our house. Jive Daya. We don't throw it. We don't kill it. We just take it out and put it outside the house. Similarly, Jive Daya, Name Ruchi, and Vaishnav Seva. These 3 elements are going to reveal us the essence of our bhakti, and gradually Adausraddha Tata Sadhusam will take us to Prem Bhakti. So I'm most grateful, Mataji, for allowing me to speak a little bit about what I know. And all of you, please bless me so that I can progress on my path back to Godhead. Hari Bol. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, I think Nityanand Prabhu had joined. Can you see
Okay.
Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna, Prahaladananda Prabhu, thank you so much for such a beautiful realization. Very grateful to you, Prabhuji.
Dhanva Pranam, Mata.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. I don't see Prabhuji on the call, Mataji.
Thank you, Sundari.
Sundarangi Radha Mataji.
Yeah, Sundarangi Radha Mataji as well as Praladananda Prabhu for
Yes.
such a beautiful class. It was so nice to listen to both of you. Hare Krishna. Very grateful.
Mataji, I don't see Prabhuji on the call. Did you saw him? Okay.
Yeah, he's coming, Mataji.
Okay, fine, Mataji. We can wait. Yes.
Thank you,
Sundarangi
Sundarangi Mataji, and thank you, Praladananda Prabhuji. Very beautiful class. Hare Krishna.
Dhanva Pranam, Mata.
Yeah, now we can see Prabhuji on the call. Yes. Yes, Prabhuji. Over to you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I became late today. Do you have enough time now, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. We just finished 30 minutes, like 20 minutes of our class, and you can continue, Prabhuji. Yeah, devotees shared their realization. Prahaladanand Prabhu and Sundarangi Mataji. Now you can continue, Prabhu.
Maybe that would have been a better class than me talking realization of devotees.
Prabhuji, it's always good to hear from everyone, Prabhuji. And
Correct. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. This is the 8th canto, right?
Yes, Prabhuji. 8th canto, 7th
7th
chapter.
Hmm.
I can share the screen, Prabhu, for you. Yeah, these are the verses.
Hmm. Agrirmukham te kila devatatma kshitim vitirloka bhavangri pankajam kalam gadim te kila devatatmano dishascha karano rasanam jalesham. O Father of all planets, scholars know that the fire is your mouth, the surface of the globe is your feet, eternal time is your movement, all the direction are your ears. Varuna, the master of water, is your tongue. Hmm. The Shruti mantras, it is said, Agni Sarva Devata, the fire is aggregate of all demigods. Agni is the mouth of the Supreme Personality of God, and it is through Agni or fire that the Lord accepts all sacrificial oblations. Hare Krishna. ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपथकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. So the devotees are officially started Janmashtami celebrations from the yesterday's Balram Jayanti onwards, I think. So here is a discussion about the Lord Shiva saves the universe by drinking poison. Lord Shiva is also very much connected to Balaram in the sense Balaramji expands into Sankarshana. In fact, one of the name for Balaramji is Sankarshan. And Lord Shiva is a devotee of the form of the Lord who is Sankarshana. In the pastime of Chitraketu Maharaj also we hear that Lord Shiva offering prayers to Lord Sankarshana. And Lord Shiva, who is one of the great Mahabhagavatas, Swayambhu Shambhu, one of the Mahajanas who are the authorities on Srimad Bhagavatam. In fact, there is a parampara coming from Lord Shiva Rudra Sampradaya. So, and his special position is that Kshiram yatha dati vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tatha pratakasti hetu yashambhutam api tatha mupaita karyat govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. He is very close to Krishna. That's why in the sense of his dearness to Krishna, very close to Krishna, he is as good as Krishna. Kshiram yatha dati vikara vishesha yogat. And whenever Krishna wants to do a difficult task which nobody else can easily do, then he calls for Lord Shiva, such as drinking the poison, or dealing with the ghosts and hobgoblins and bhutaganas. So the devotees are generally not interested in dealing with tamasic, but somebody has to do the job. And Lord Krishna invites Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva sometimes he stays in cremation ground, dealing with all these bhutaganas and dealing with uh, the demons. He entertains and engages the demons so that the devotees are not bothered. Brahma and Lord Vishnu are not so much bothered by them. Generally, the demons approach Lord Shiva. And in fact, Lord Shiva is also known as Ashutosha. He is very easily pleased. So he is very pleasing to the devotees. At the same time, he keeps the demons away from the devotees and the Lord, to the extent that when Krishna doesn't want to do certain things himself, then he calls Lord Shiva. For example, speaking this impersonal philosophy, Mayavad philosophy, that means basically deriding Krishna. Basically, Mayavad philosophy means negating Krishna's wonderful qualities, pastimes as Maya, and which devotee who can do it? So Lord Krishna calls Lord Shiva, they have to do it, and even ordinary devotee cannot do it. But Lord Shiva agrees. If that's what it takes for me to serve you, I'll do it. So in this way, and the most difficult seva, just like Jaya Vijay, they accepted this proposal of becoming inimical towards Lord. Unless we are envious of Lord, unless we are inimical towards Lord, you can't fight with him. Lord won't have a fighting experience. For that, they sacrifice the highest thing a devotee has is bhava for Krishna, the mood of servitude, favorable servitude towards Krishna. But Jaya Vijay they were ready to sacrifice that also, if that's what going to give pleasure to Krishna. So that way, Lord Shiva is doing that particular seva of pleasing Krishna, whatever it takes. And in this pastime of Samudra Manthan, Lord Vishnu is giving credits to Lord Shiva by allowing him to drink the poison. So Krishna would have done something himself, but here both ways, Lord Shiva's magnanimity, Nilakantha, one who drinks the poison for the benefit of the living beings. And also here is Krishna's desire of giving credits to Lord Shiva, that let him get the benefit, let him get the glory of doing this powerful act of digesting the poison, alahala poison. So in this way, the competition between devotees and Krishna. What is the competition? The devotees want to serve Krishna in any way, in whatever way it takes, keeping aside their own personal interest. And Lord keeping away his own opportunity to become even more glorified. He gives credit to these devotees by giving them glories, like he did with Arjuna. Arjuna already nimitta matram bhava satya sachi. You become my instrument and you take the glories. I already killed everybody in the battlefield. So in this way, this competition between devotees and Krishna, that is what the heart of Srimad Bhagavatam, that is what the heart of devotional service. So here in this verse 25th shloka before this, Tam Shabdayonir Jagadatir Pranendriya Dravya Guna Swabhavaha Kala Kratu Satyamritam Cha Dharmas Tayaksharam Yad Trivrit Amananti. Krishna is glorified as the, oh Lord, you are the original source of the Vedic literatures. You are the original cause of material creation. Life force, the senses, 5 elements, the 3 modes of Mahatattva, you are the eternal time. You who are shelter of the syllable Om, which consists of 3 letters. So, and Lord is also in today's verse, he's saying he is a fire is your mouth. So, even though Lord is everything, Lord is the source of all, he is the cause of all. But instead of doing everything on his own, he is giving opportunity for his devotees. So, he can offer only to somebody what he doesn't have, correct? If you want to please somebody, if you want to impress somebody, you have to give something to that person which he doesn't have. But the Lord has everything what he can offer to him. He can't offer, because here the verse is saying that he is fire is his mouth, and the surface of the globe is your feet, lotus feet. The time is your movement. All the directions are your ears. So everything is Krishna's property. What can you offer to Krishna? And then Krishna has everything in abundance. So in this world, we can give to somebody what they don't have. The poor person doesn't have money, we can impress or please him, conquer him by offering money. Somebody may be rich, but you can't offer him money, it doesn't work. So that rich person may be offered some glorification or some kind of other things which he doesn't have. But somebody may have beauty and wealth, what he can be offered. So he can be offered some service, such thing which he doesn't have, maybe some help on what he cannot do. But here Krishna has everything in abundance. So what can you actually offer him? Something a person should not have, that only can be offered. That is what will make them happy. But Krishna has everything. So what Krishna doesn't have, which can be offered, if we search for that, the only one thing is that Krishna doesn't have one thing, that is that the mood of the devotees, the mood in which devotees is Krishna, that mood Krishna doesn't have himself towards him. So that's why Mahaprabhu was so much impressed and so much amazed that I know everything, but one thing I don't know is that what kind of mood devotees have for me. So that particular thing is the mode of devotional service. Even though he's Sarvagya, he knows everything. He has everything. And only thing he doesn't have and he doesn't know is that how the devotees are having so much loving affection for him, how the devotees are having happiness. Radhayaha pranaya vikriti hladini shakti rasmat ekatmanav api bhuvi bhuv deha bhedam gadavtav chaitanyakyam prakadamadhuna tadvayam aikyam aptam radha bhava duti swalitam navami Krishna sarup. So that Krishna, he is a knower of everything. But what he doesn't know is Radha Bhava Dhruti Swalitam. I want to understand Radharani's Bhava. For that, what he did, Radhayaha Pranayamihima Kidrushova Anaiva Aswadyo Yenad Buddha Madhurima Kidrushamba Madiyaha. So Kyam Chasya Mad Anubhadaha Kidrusham Vyetilobat Tad Bhavadya Samajani Sachagarbha Sindhu Harindu. I wanted to relish, understand Srimati Radharani's love. I want to understand what happiness she feels by loving me. I want to understand what is in me which attracts Srimati Radharani's heart towards me. In order to understand these three things, Krishna decided to appear as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is the only thing Krishna doesn't understand. This is the only thing Krishna is hankering for. We can't impress Krishna by our wealth, our beauty, our scholarship, or our prestige, our offerings. But only thing Krishna really looking towards is that give your mind in a favorable condition. Mana bhavamat bhakto vadyaji mam namaskuru. So that is the only thing Krishna is hankering for. That is what he is not having. So patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati aham bhakti upahartam ashnam. So Krishna already have all these things: leaves, flowers, water, fruit. He is in Vrindavan, he is in Brajanath. So what he doesn't have, he has all these things. That's why Krishna did not say patram pushpam phalam toyam, just that much. He said yome bhaktya prayachati. Bhakti upahartam. This upahartam means these are patram pushpam phalam upahartam. So this upahartam, these things has to be covered by, these things has to be tinged with bhakti. Bhaktya upahartam. Ashnami prayatatma. So bhaktya parachati, bhaktya upahartam. So that again and again Krishna is referring to that. That is what Krishna is lacking. Otherwise, if it is only patra pushpam phalam, then Duryodhana already offered, correct, all this. He offered chappan bhoga. So much he offered to Krishna, but Krishna was never impressed about it. We went to Vidura's house. Vidrani also offered fruit only. Duryodhana also offering fruits 100 times more. But Krishna is not impressed. Krishna doesn't need fruits, patram pushpam. But what he needs, bhaktya prechati. Tadaham bhakti upahartam. 2 times Krishna. So that's why Krishna cannot be conquered or impressed or purchased by anything, because he already have all those things. Poor people can be purchased or impressed by wealthy. They don't have, but Krishna has everything. What he doesn't have, he doesn't have this only one thing. What is that? Loving sentiments towards his own personality. He doesn't. He is looking that from the devotees. So as a great Krishna who is Sarva Shaktiman, Satya Sankalpa, Sarvagya, even though he could accomplish that also by appearing as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where Krishna is enjoying his own devotional service, which was lacking before in this form of Mahaprabhu. But so Krishna, even though he was not having that particular wealth of bhakti towards himself, he is only seeing the devotees there. For that, he took the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now Krishna got that also. So then, what is the use of we are offering that bhakti to him? Just like a wealthy person who got all the money, was poor person, now he got all money. We can't offer him anything, already have money. Similarly, Krishna also got the wealth of the devotees. What is the unique wealth of the devotees which Krishna doesn't have? That is bhakti towards Krishna, which Krishna doesn't have. Now Krishna got that also in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But then whether Krishna will accept our devotion. So that's why he said that Krishna is not limited. Just like a person who is hungry, you can give him food. But after offering 2 plates, 3 plates, 5 plates, if hunger is finished, even you offer 10 more plates, he won't be able to take that. But Krishna is not limited. He can relish, enjoy the devotional mellows unlimitedly. So whoever gives anything to Krishna, Krishna considers that as a fresh, that as a offering for which he is hankering for millions of years. So just like as a Govardhan form, Krishna took form of Govardhan and he was eating hundreds and thousands of food items. All the mountains of rice, all the kunds of dal, all the mountains of sweets and savories, everything Krishna ate. Then immediately again Govardhan is saying, give me more, rani or, correct? So Krishna have a great appetite for enjoying the devotional mood of the devotees. So there is no satiation or end in the spiritual world in relishing Krishna's devotional service, either for Krishna or for the devotees. So that's why we have we don't have a problem. Oh, Krishna is offered all varieties of seva by other devotees who are exalted than me, how Krishna will accept my devotion? So, but that is not a problem. Why? Because Krishna is not limited. He anchors more and more. Just like imagine somebody have a stomach and tongue which is unlimited, and the hunger is never stopped, and they have oceans of food in front of them. The more they eat, the more they're hungry. Will there be a problem for that person? He can eat mountains of food, oceans of food. Similarly, Krishna have this particular that he is always hankering, always ready to relish the offerings of devotees. So nobody can say that, just like Mother Yashoda, when he was giving milk to Krishna, the milk in the pan got it overflowing. How Krishna will take me? Already he is enjoying Mother Yashoda's milk. Then what did Mother Yashoda thought that, oh, Krishna will let him take my milk. Why should I go and take care of the milks from the pan? But Yashoda Maya knows Krishna can give engagement to everybody. Let Krishna also relish the milk which is boiling in the pan in the kitchen. So she put Krishna down and then ran towards the kitchen. So why? Because right now Krishna is taking milk from me, but then if it continues, the milk from the kitchen will get spoiled. So I can give my milk anytime to Krishna, but the milk in the kitchen should be saved. So that milk should not be deprived of opportunity for serving Krishna. So Yashoda Maya ran. So the devotees are also, they are though eager to serve Krishna, but they never do seva to Krishna in such a way that others cannot serve Krishna. So Yashoda Maya saves that milk so that the milk will be offered to Krishna, and at the same time she is also offering her own service to Krishna. So from Krishna's point of view, he is unlimited, relishes everybody's seva. And he is, oh, Krishna relishes somebody else seva more than my seva. No, it is also not like that. Krishna is hungry for everybody's seva. Just like a greedy merchant, Vaishya, he is eager to earn millions of dollars. At the same time, if some very small amount, maybe $100 is also available, he will not be less enthusiastic to add that money also into his account. So every money a greedy businessman wants to earn, not big money or small money. Every money is money for him. Similarly, for Krishna's point of view, anything devotees offer, Krishna relishes them. Why? Because that devotional mood in which things are offered to Krishna are nothing but they are all in the same category. Which category? They are the category of Srimati Radharani's love. So Srimati Radharani is offering to Krishna, and the devotees who are offering to Krishna in the following the footsteps of Srimati Radharani's, their bhakti is also in the same category. So that's why when we offer to Krishna anything independently, then Krishna is not bothered about it. But if the devotee is approaching Krishna through Srimati Radharani's bhakti, Radharani's love, Radharani's mood, then Krishna relishes them. When we offer to Krishna through the spiritual master, through Balaramji, by the grace of Balaramji, one can get the grace of Radha and Krishna. Through the grace of Nityananda Prabhu, one can get the grace of Raghunath Dasa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Ramananda Rai. And through these devotees, one can relish Krishna's divine sweet pastimes, Srimati Radha Krishna's pastimes. In this way, when we approach through this channel, then our simple activity, that maybe it may be offering just a fruit or singing Krishna's name, but that is tinged with Krishna's most favorite, Srimati Radharani's Hladini Shakti, that particular bhava mood. Then Krishna relishes that also. Just like in the material world, a father or a mother, they take so much happiness from their children. But also, if the son or a daughter is bringing their friends to home, the parents also becomes happy to see the friends of their sons and daughters. Why? Because they are related to their sons and daughters. So, in fact, they relish even more nicely. Oh, my daughter has, or the son-in-law or daughter-in-law. The son-in-law, daughter-in-law's life or else their happiness is very important for the father and mother. Why? Because if she is happy, he is happy, then my daughter, my son is also happy. So, the crude examples in this world. Similarly, in bhakti also, from Krishna's point of view also, that when we are connected with Lord Balaram, when we are connected with Srimati Radharani, when we go through our spiritual master, manifestation of Balaramji or Srimati Radharani, then Krishna takes us very seriously, as good as he takes how seriously Srimati Radharani and Balaramji. So in this way, there is no kind of insecurity or no kind of doubt that Krishna will accept our seva or not. That much ample opportunity Krishna gives. Why? Krishna is unlimited, and Krishna is compassionate, and Krishna is greedy, and he is hungry. Hungry for what? That he wants to relish his own devotion service towards himself. Why? Because that in that bhakti, in that devotee's offering, Krishna is seeing Srimati Radharani, affection, Radharani's mood, bhava, Hladini Shakti. So that's why that how much ever the jiva tries to impress Krishna independently, Krishna doesn't even look at it, doesn't even bother about it. But when we approach through the spiritual master, through Balaramji, so Srimati Radharani, Sir Balaramji's bhakti, their bhava is like a blazing fire, and ours is like a small spark. But even though it is a small spark, but the small sparks enters into the big fire, then it is also become part of the big fire. Krishna accepts that. Similarly, if our bhakti, our devotion service, if it is independently done, how much ever we do independently, it won't be a relation, it won't be even seen by Krishna. But when it is done through the spiritual master, when you offer prayers through the spiritual master, when you offer devotion service as servant of Srimati Radharani and Balaramji and the Guru Parampara, then Krishna relishes that as good as how he relishes directly from Srimati Radharani or Balaramji. So that is the beauty of the devotional process. So that's why the Jivatma, the living entities, have that particular thing in their heart that my constitutional position is to serve Krishna in the nature of pleasure-giving potency. Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada ends with that one, that the living beings finally situated in their constitutional position of pleasure-giving potency in serving Krishna in that potency. So that is basically the understanding. Janmashtami is also approaching, that as Balramji's appearance yesterday, that the Shad Garbhas appeared in Devaki's womb. They are compared to the 6 anarthas. But that place is not actually a fit place for Krishna to come. So how much ever that place is there, but if it is not connected, not touched by Lord Balaramji, then Krishna doesn't bother to come there. Then Lord Balaram appears. Then he makes that place as Shuddha Sattva. So all the 6 anarthas are killed, the 6 children are killed, but still it is not a proper place for Krishna to come. So even though the anarthas are destroyed, but still it is maybe a Sattva Guna. But when Balaramji appears, that place becomes Shuddha Sattva. Then when the place becomes Shuddha Sattva, pure mode of goodness, then Krishna, as a 8th child, Krishna appears in the womb of Devaki. So in this way, Krishna's instruction, Krishna's order are very difficult to follow. They are the only hope for us, but they're difficult to follow. But then to follow Krishna's order, Krishna's instruction, Manmana, Bhavamad Bhakto, Madhya Jiva Namaskuru, we need to have a strength. That strength, Nayamatma Balahinena Labhyaha. So without Bala, without strength, one cannot follow Krishna's instruction. So that strength we get from Lord Balaramji. So Krishna's instruction, Krishna's desire can be fulfilled, followed only when have strength. And that strength comes from Lord Balaram. So that's why Balaramji carries plow in his hand, correct? So when we plow the land, then the land gets power or potency to give the fertile harvest, right? The land becomes fertile and can give harvest, good harvest. Similarly, when we get Balaramji's grace, then we can actually get strength to follow Krishna's instruction. That's why Srila Prabhupada, in our ISKCON Krishna Balaram temple, he named the temple at Krishna Balaram. First he had Gauranitai deities, then Krishna Balaram. First let us get the mercy of Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, then Mahaprabhu. And Gauranitai mercy is received, then we can next go to Vrindavan, enter into Vrindavan, where we get Balaramji's grace. And through Balaramji's grace, we can enter into Radha Krishna's Leela. So he made altars also like that. So in this way, Sankarshana, Lord Shiva is basically the devotee of Lord Sankarshana. And Sankarshana is the extension of Lord Balaram, whose appearance is celebrated. And that Balaramji is the Sevaka Bhagavan, that he is a supreme Sevaka of Lord Krishna. So his enthusiasm to serve Krishna in various, all the 5 different rasa. That's why it is called Shesha. Shesha means unlimited. Ananta Shesha, unlimited servant, servitude. Sheshi means one who receives seva. Shesha means one who offers seva. So unlimitedly, he who is offering seva to Krishna is Ananta Shesha. So Balramji, through the form of Ananta Shesha, unlimited way is glorifying Krishna. If somebody wants to preach, glorify Krishna, one should beg mercy from Lord Balramji. He gives strength to glorify Krishna. And as Balramji, as ornament, is offering service to Krishna in Shantarasa, as a 10 different ways, as umbrella, as a snake bed, as a paduka, and as asana. In this way, 10 different kinds of Shantarasa seva Balramji does. And as a Dasya Rasa, he massages Krishna's feet many times and serves Krishna in various ways. And as a Sakhya Rasa, the most dear friend of Krishna. Vasalya Rasa, he to Krishna, Balramji gives advices and takes care of him from different dangers. When Pralambasura came, Pralamba came in a huge form. He came as in the form of a cowherd boy. So then he came and entered Vrindavan, and then Vrindavan, Krishna Balaram, they're playing with their cowherd boyfriends, and they are seeing the beauty of Vrindavan, and they see and the peacocks, and they also try to imitate peacocks, dancing like peacock. And they see the frog in the river banks, and they go behind the frog, and they also shout like frog, and the frogs becomes afraid, and they jump into the water, and the boys also jump behind the frogs into the water. Sometimes the monkeys would be sitting there, and they go silently behind the monkeys, and without knowledge of monkey, they sit just close to the monkeys. And as soon as monkey saw somebody sitting next to them, they were scared and they jump shouting, And the boys also jump behind the monkeys, scaring them, playing with them. And they take Amaleki fruits and throw the fruits and play like a ball. And the boys also imitate the birds flying in the sky by running with their 2 hands spread like the wings of the bird behind them. And sometimes they speak bad words following their echo. They shout and the echo comes back, and they shout at the echoes, kind of chastising each other, their own words like that. So very simple and happy life they are leading in Vrindavan. And at this beautiful arrangement, beautiful situation, cows are there, the boys are eating nicely and playing like that. This comes as associate Pralamba comes, but he disguises in the form of a coward boy, enters into the assembly and introduces himself as friend. And Krishna knows he's a demon, but he came as a friend, so Krishna accepted. So now this Pralambasura joined Krishna's party, and he joins Krishna's party, and they started playing a game where two parties are divided, and they have to. There is a duel, and whoever wins, they have to carry the other person on their shoulder. So Krishna's party become victorious. Krishna, Vrishabha, and others, they are all one party where this demon also, Pralamba also joined. Balram's party became victorious. Krishna's party became defeated. So then, as a matter of the game, those who defeated has to carry other party on their shoulder. So since Krishna's party is defeated, Pralamba being Krishna's party, he has to carry the other party on their shoulders. So he chose Balaramji because he understood Krishna is more powerful. So he took Balaramji on his shoulder, and they had to go for some distance. But this Pralamba, he took Balaramji in a long distance inside the forest, and Balaramji got doubt why this fellow is taking me such a long distance, supposed to stop in short distance. So then Balaramji started increasing his weight. Balarama is Balaram. And the demon, the coward boy, not able to carry Balaramji, he suddenly started increasing his size to match his weight. And Balaramji increased further weight. Balaramji is holding the whole universe on his head. So this demon he grew till the space where the clouds are, coming to his head. So he was practically in the clouds, his head, and Balaramji understood this fellow is demon, not a coward boy. So then Balramji became amused, and for few seconds, Balramji got confused. Why he got confused is that, if this boy is here, who is a demon, then will somebody else is also be there with Krishna, who is giving trouble to Krishna also? Should I protect Krishna or kill him here? So he was worried, Balramji was worried. Then he heard the voice from Krishna. Krishna's voice comes, Balramji, finish him off, don't worry about me. So then Balramji saw that Krishna doesn't have any fear. And then another doubt Balramji had that, this boy came as a friend of Krishna. Can I kill Krishna's friend? So these two doubts are clarified by Krishna's voice that finish him off. Balramji was appearing like a beautiful cloud on the top of the mountain with a lightning on top. The Pralamba was like a darkish complexion, and the helmet is wearing like a gold. So it's like a dark mountain with a lightning on top. On top of that is a white cloud of Balramji. This is how they were looking, but at that time Balramji decided to finish him up. Then with his fist he hit Pralamba's golden helmet, and with his one blow, the blow entered, the power of the blow entered the helmet, broke the helmet into pieces, and then the impact of the blow tear open the skull of Pralamba, and with blood oozing all over the body, he just fell down dead, and it appears like a big mountain struck by Indra's thunderbolt, how it falls off like the Pralamba comes down with blood all around, and Balramji was happily, blissfully emerging out of the place, and all the coward boys, they all worried what happened to Balaramji. There was so much anxiety. Then they went and see what is happening. Then Balramji comes out. Everybody says, Jai, Jai, Balramji, well done, well done, well done. They embraced him, and they felt as if their life force came back to life. This way they embraced Balramji, and everybody was so happy. So, this Pralambasura represent the anartha of conceit, the anartha of lust, disguise, takes care of the conceitness, disguising ourselves what we are not. So that is anartha, and this anartha can be destroyed only by Krishna did not kill directly Pralamba, though Krishna could have killed directly him, but he told Balram to kill, to indicate that this particular anartha of lust or cheating propensity or conceitness, only spiritual master can remove that. So Balramji, by destroying Pralambasura, he demonstrated that he is Pralambasuras, though he is unsurmountable in Krishna, through the grace of Lord Balaram, is entrance into Krishna's spiritual realm of devotion service to Krishna. So in this way, whoever directly tried to approach Krishna, whoever tried to capture Krishna, conquer Krishna, such as Duryodhana, they could not understand simple concept there. Idriksha Leelabhir Ananda Kunde Saghosham Nimajjantam Akhyapayantam Tadiyeshu Tadagyeshu Bhaktir Jitatvam Punar Prematastam Shatavriti. That I am only conquered Bhaktir Jitatvam, only devotees can conquer me. And Aham Prakash Sarvasya Yogamaya Sama. Not anybody can, anybody to everybody Krishna doesn't reveal himself, only to the selected. Who are those selected? Those who approach Krishna through this Sladini potency, that is through the grace of the devotees. Devotion service is a special potency of Krishna's Swarupa Shakti. When that is approached, when we get the grace of Bhakti Devi, then we can get the attention of Krishna. That attention is not just ordinary attention. That attention is as good as how much attention is giving to his dear devotees, Srimati Radharani. Similar attention Krishna gives to even a simple devotee, because they are offering that particular seva, which is in the category of the same spiritual category, that is Srimati Radharani's extended love. So Krishna relishes that also as equally as good as how he is relishing Srimati Radharani's love. So for that, we need to approach Krishna through this spiritual master Balaramji grace and through this parampara. So here Lord Shiva is glorified because Lord Shiva, in the mood of being the servant of Krishna, so he can do anything whatever Krishna wants, even though it is apparently difficult for him to do, difficult thing for anybody to do, but Lord Shiva does it. So in our life also, just like in the material world, people do three kinds of activities. Anything they do what they like, going to movie or going to beach, park or hotel, restaurant. And also they do anything which they don't like, maybe going to cooking or going to work or going to studying place. So many things they don't like to do, but they know they have to do. And there are certain things which neither they like to do nor they are difficult for them to do. They may just do it, like maybe walking or doing some exercise or something. So like that in bhakti also, we can do these three kinds of activities. Certain things we will love to do, like to do, maybe dancing and kirtan, or definitely eating Krishna prasadam, which everybody likes to do. Well, one should do those what we like to do. But are certain things which we may not like to do. It's very difficult to do. For example, sometimes chanting becomes difficult, but we have to do. And also certain things which we are not, which is not so difficult for us to do. At the same time, we may not so much like it, but something simple. So in this way, if you only do what we like to do, then the material world also, if they want to do only things what they like to do, then either they will be happy nor the society will see them. You are simply all the time eating, simply all the time sleeping. No need to do in bhakti. It's good, great, but I only take prasadam all the time. Only okay, I like to go around holy places. It's okay, but you won't advance so much. We do something which we may not like to do. So certain great devotees, they do to a large extent that kind of activities. Lord Shiva, he is a person he is called for, which nobody likes to do, but he is called. Okay, drink poison. Okay, stay with the Pishachs and Bhutaganas. Yes, I'm ready to do. Okay, you preach Maya philosophy. Deride me. You want? Okay, I'm ready to do. In this way, that's Krishna is very pleased with him. Krishna is so happy. Lord Shiva is so dear to Krishna. Gave him the position of being a gopi in Vrindavan. So you cannot imitate Krishna. Maybe imitate Lord Shiva. Ashutosha, he does whatever required for Krishna. Even Balaramji, Lakshman, when he did certain things, which he doesn't like to do, but he did it as a matter of seva, lighting the fire where Lord Sita Devi has to enter Agni Pariksha, and taking Mother Sita Devi, pregnant Mother Sita Devi, into forest, which he doesn't like to do, but he has to do, Lakshman got fed up, being younger brother, I had to do all these things. So next, he came as elder brother, Balaramji, right? So, and here he does varieties of things. So, sometimes he doesn't listen to Krishna, but either listening to Krishna Ram as Lakshman or not listening to Krishna as Balaram many times, but the mood is that I have to please my master. But there are a lot of options that are given for this, So, not that we have to do something which we don't like to do all the time, we'll break, Even Lakshman broken, So, what to speak of us? So, sometimes we have to find out something which we like to do, in bhakti. It may be our what is our nature, what is our attitude, what makes me continuing in devotional service happily. So for some maybe it is deity worship, for some maybe it is preaching, for some maybe it is of kirtan, singing, like that. So that we can do as a predominant. At the same time, we should also do something which we may not like it also, but we should do it. Definitely chanting correct Shema mantras. Kirtan is nice, but japa is difficult. No one should do it. So that this way we will purify ourselves more quickly and will please Krishna, like Lord Shiva does here of drinking poison. It's not that he is drinking poison, like, like how do you eat Mahaprasad? You may not like it, but even Parvati Devi doesn't like it. He stopped his throat, right? Nilakanta he became. But if it takes, that is what it takes to please Krishna, I'll do it. So in this way, one should also intelligently, with proper guidance, divide our bhakti also into these categories, like what we likes to do in devotion service, what we have to do, and in between other activities. In this way, you can take inspiration from Lord Shiva to do the very difficult activities for Krishna's pleasure. And for that, we need to have strength. And that strength comes from Lord Balaram. Hare Krishna. I think we'll stop now. Sorry, I became late today. Any devotees want to?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for a beautiful class. That's fine, Prabhuji. You are late because you are in other services. You're all very busy. Still, you come to the call and give us a class. Thank you so much, Prabhu. We could hear from you, and you have covered this chapter. Pastime and also Balram Leela, Krishna Leela. You've taken us to Krishna Leela and Balram Leela. Thank you, Prabhuji, for good meditation to start up from today. Very grateful to you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Any questions, any realizations? Please go ahead at this point.
Hare
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Valli Mataji, please go ahead. Mataji, we hardly can hear you, Mataji.
Can you hear me now, Mataji?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, the Leela, what you are saying, it was so nice. That's what Prabhuji just did. So I have a question, like when you said Parvati Devi didn't like to have the halahal, right? That's what you said. And he stopped in the middle. But in the other story, like I heard, like she granted permission for Shiva to take the halahal. And also there is a sloka, like she is so much have confidence on her mangalyam. So tana mangalyam and anta namminado, he just looks at her and only with the lips she gives the permission that it's okay, you can take it. And only Shiva, he didn't swallow it completely, because there are some ganas that he is taking care of in the lower part of his body. So he didn't want to get them burned. That's why he just kept the poison even without swallowing in the kanta. That's what I heard, Buji.
Oh, possible, maybe different place, a different description, but definitely even ordinary person doesn't like somebody who's very dear to us eating poison. So I think both versions will be there. That is affection of Parvati towards Lord
That's
Shiva.
what they say. Yeah, and it is the order given by, it is a service for Lord Vishnu also. It is same as her own brother.
Yes. Like Rukmini stops Krishna eating the chipped rice brought by Sudama. Enough sufficient like that, definitely chased by Sati, Parvati, Sati, and how she is seeing Lord Shiva drinking poison. So I think some of the places mentioned that she touched Lord Shiva's throat, so then we stopped there. So it became Nilakanta. Maybe different places, different things. The activities of Lord and his devotees are so vast that all are possible. No contradiction.
Hare Krishna, wonderful class. We are just waiting for you, and you finally came like
Sorry, sir.
Mandan Leela. We had everything coming out, and finally we had the nectar of your lecture, Prabhuji. That's what I can compare with. Hare Krishna.
Well, Mataji, so beautifully said. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that sweet words. Yes, Prabhuji, Mataji has described very well about your class. Thank you, Prabhuji. Yes, we are on time. We can close the call here. I would like to offer my obeisances to you and all the Vaishnavas assembled on the call. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu bhyavachapatidanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo nama. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Grace Nityananda Prabhuji ki jai, Prahladānanda Prabhuji
Thank
ki
you,
jai,
Prabhuji.
Radha
Good
Mata
class.
ki
Hare
jai.
Krishna.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Gauranga.